Hey guys, welcome back. It's Llynks. Today I wanted to talk about what happened when I changed my artist name across all streaming platforms. I changed my artist name from Sarah Kendall to Llynks. Some of the things that resulted because of that choice that I made. Wanted to go over the thought process that I had and bring you over to my Spotify analytics again to show you very factually what ended up changing for me. The difference between my Sarah Kendall analytics and my Llynks analytics. Being the same person, just how things change once you switch your name. For those of you that don't know, I was making music under the name Sarah Kendall for about 6 years before I made the switch to be under Llynks this year. So my Spotify analytics and actually my analytics all across the board are very different between the two projects. Just want to show you what you're in for if you do end up changing your name and the good things and the bad things that can result in this decision. So if you're looking to change your artist name, it's a little bit more complicated than you might think. I did try and change my artist name through DistroKid, that's my distribution service, but they actually have a message saying that you cannot change it. I ended up making a completely new project and a completely new artist. So because I did it this way, I do have to start over and build my audience from scratch again, but I also don't lose any progress that I made under Sarah Kendall. So if I were to have just switched my artist name, probably if I had asked DistroKid, I could do it, but what would happen is I would lose all of my followers under Sarah Kendall. I have 2.8 thousand followers under Sarah Kendall. I definitely didn't want to do that. And instead, what I decided to do was, of course, just make a new page. I haven't lost any of the followers that I gained under Sarah Kendall, and instead I'm trying to cross-pollinate them. So whenever I have a new Llynks release, I will use the artist pick option on Spotify for artists to recommend my new Llynks releases. Now, I don't plan on releasing stuff under Sarah Kendall anymore, but this gives me the option if I ever wanted to. I already have an audience waiting for me under that project. I'm just gonna bring you on over to my Spotify analytics now. Before we get into it, like and subscribe if you want to keep updated on my videos. My goal is to just be as transparent as I can with this whole process and starting a whole new project this year and what I'm doing to just try to get it off the ground and running. So I started the Sarah Kendall project back in 2015. As we can see here, we just didn't ever, wow. Oh my goodness, interesting. So for the first year, I got up to 12 followers. This is so funny. Well, at least I could say I'm growing faster under Llynks then. Then I don't know what happened here. Clearly something happened in 2016 where I randomly got up to 302. I'm now at 2.8 thousand. If I had just changed this to Llynks, I would of course have all the same play counts, but I would have lost all those followers. And I just don't want to do that, especially because it clearly has taken me 5 years to get up to this number. I still want to try and cross-pollinate my audience. If you guys have any recommendations for that, please let me know. Still have hope that I can bring some of these people over to my new project. For comparison, I know I just made one of these videos last week so you can see what has happened. I have 311 followers on Llynks. So clearly, I don't know what the math is, but barely anybody has converted over to my Llynks page from Sarah Kendall. So, but the option is still there. You know, yes, the projects would have been conjoined, but I would be very afraid that my Sarah Kendall listeners wouldn't be able to find the music that they like because it'd be under a completely new name under Llynks. So instead, what I did was I changed all my socials to Llynks music instead of Sarah Kendall's. Everyone on my Instagram who follows me and is engaged knows that I had made this switch. Other than that, I made a new Twitter account, I made a new YouTube account. All of that has been really hard to grow back. I think my YouTube account had over 2,000 subscribers and my Llynks has about 375 or something. So yeah, it's definitely been hard to build up these audiences again, but again, I still do have everything kind of still set up under Sarah Kendall. If you didn't have many followers to start off with, I would say go for it. You might as well just change your artist name. You most likely won't lose any of your play counts, but you'll lose your followers. So I didn't want to risk losing that if I could potentially cross-pollinate them. I started using Facebook ads. I know I talked about this, briefly in my last video. Since I started using that, I think I was at 262 in my last video. It's been like, a week? And now I'm at 311. Clearly the growth is happening a lot faster. And what this has taught me is that, under Sarah Kendall on my YouTube channel, I only had posted 2 music videos and covers. I think I had a total of 10 videos in total over the 7 years that I had been uploading, which I clearly just did like 1 or 2 a year. I didn't upload as much and I didn't release music as much. And switching my name and really having to work hard at building up my audience again, it's just taught me that I really need to work that much harder to build up my audience again, basically. Uploading YouTube videos every week. I'm using these Facebook ads and the growth is already happening a lot faster. Just being way more active on my social media accounts. It's up to you to make the choice. It sucks that I didn't use the name Llynks from the start, but I empathize with you if you have changed your name after building somewhat of a following under another name. But what can I do? I made the decision and the only choice I have is to just move forward with this decision and to do the best I can. Because I didn't switch my name, I still have that other account. If anything ever happened with Llynks or whatever, I now have 2 accounts that I could potentially release music under. So 311 followers now. My streams since I've been running the ads have just been going up, now up to like 549. So that's great. My listeners are pretty much staying the same. So we'll see how I can change that. But in general, we're trying. I was also at like 2,050 monthly listeners last week and now I'm at 2,150. So it's gonna be annoying to grow everything back up, but at least I have like way more of a will to do it now. And just like work super, super hard and to make this happen for me. If you're thinking of changing your artist name, I would just bear these things in mind. It's not easy to make the decision I made and to go through with it, but if it matters as much to you as it mattered to me, then, I would make just a whole new artist project. On DistroKid, you can have 2 artist projects under the Musicians Plus plan, and it's not too much more than just the basic plan. The other option you have is to just change it. Streaming services, they really don't want you to change your artist name because it's something with the metadata. Maybe this is something that will change in the future. If you've already built up somewhat of a following under one artist name, it would be really hard to just let all of that go. So I recommend keeping your page and using that page to cross-pollinate with your new music and your new page. Another thing I did is I made a playlist that includes both my Sarah Kendall and Llynks project, and I included that on both of my artist playlist tabs, so when people find it, they will hopefully make the connection that these are the same people. And I also titled it, these are both of my projects all in one playlist. And I've done my best on my old YouTube channel, which is still up. You can check out my old project, Sarah Kendall. It's still up there. I'm not gonna ever delete it. It obviously has way more subscribers than this channel does. I put a video up there to say that I had made this new channel, so you just have to put in the work to notify people that you do have a new artist project. So all in all, it sucks. It's a really shitty thing to have to go through, but I'm happy that I am not going by my legal name anymore, honestly. It does suck that I didn't make this decision from the start, but I'm working that much harder to get this project going because of it. I'm happy to talk with you guys. You can always send me a DM on Instagram, comment on this video. If you're not sure if you want to change your artist name, you're confused what's going to happen, just let me know and I will just share with you more of my experience and give you advice because I've gone through it too. I hope this was helpful if you are going through this. Like and subscribe if you want to keep updated on my videos. I'm posting 1 a week. If you're going through a similar thing, I'm here, I feel you, I hear you, and we're gonna get through this. That's why I'm making these videos. So have a good week and I'll see you next time.